Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th Canto, Chapter 18, Text 18. Bhikkham chatursu varnesu vigarhayan varjayam charet saptagaran asankriptams Tushel-abdhena tavata. Translation: rejecting those houses that are polluted and untouchable, one should approach without previous calculation 7 houses and be satisfied with that which is obtained there by begging. According to necessity, one may approach each of the 4 occupational orders of society. Purport: saintly persons in the renounced order of life may beg from strict followers of Vedic culture to obtain foodstuffs and other bodily necessities. According to Vedic injunction, a renowned saint should beg from the Brahmana community, but if there is danger of his starving, he may beg from Kshatriyas, then Vaishyas, and even Sudras, if they are not sinful, as expressed here by the word Vigarhan. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur explained that Asankripta indicates that one should not approach certain houses calculating, in that place I can get first-class food. That house has a big reputation among beggars. Without discriminating, one should go to 7 houses and be satisfied with whatever may be obtained there. One should beg for one's personal maintenance only from houses where the inhabitants, being sincere followers of the Varnashram culture, have earned their livelihood by honest means and are free from sinful activities. One may beg alms from such householders. One must not beg alms for one's personal maintenance from those who oppose the Supreme Lord's devotional service, for such service is the sole purpose of Varnashram culture. Those who oppose Vedic culture pass laws to make begging by saintly persons a criminal act. They thus insult and persecute saintly beggars, considering them to be ordinary vagrants. A lazy person begging to avoid work is certainly abominable, but a saintly person dedicated to the service of the Lord and practicing the discipline of begging to develop full dependence on the Lord's mercy should be given all facility in human society. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur explained that there are 3 forms of collecting alms. Madhukarya, it is called Madhukari actually. Madhukari is the process of imitating the bee who collects a tiny amount of nectar from each flower. In this way, the saintly person accepts a very small amount from each person, avoiding social conflict. The process mentioned here is asankripta, by which one indiscriminately approaches 7 houses, being satisfied with whatever may be obtained. Prakranita is that process by which one establishes regular donors and collects one's maintenance from them. In this regard, Srila Viraraghava has described the initial stage of sannyas called Kutichaka as follows. A man accepting the initial stage of sannyas arranges for his children or other relatives and well-wishers to build him a kuti or meditation cottage. He gives up worldly affairs and sits within the cottage, trying to remain free from lust, anger, greed, illusion, and so on. According to the prescribed injunctions of regulated life, he accepts a tridanda, purifies himself with a water pot, shaves his head, leaving a shikha or cup, chants Gayatri mantra on the sacred thread and wears saffron garments, bathing regularly, cleansing, performing achamana, chanting japa, studying the Vedas, remaining celibate and meditating on the Lord. He receives regular supplies of food from his children, friends and relatives. Accepting only the bare necessities of life, he remains fixed in his cottage up to the moment of liberation. It is mentioned how a sannyasi will maintain his life. There are divisions of sannyasi. Kutichakra, Bahudaka, Narottama. Different sannyas orders of life is there. And for different order of sannyasi, how they will maintain themselves also it is mentioned in Shastra. So here, in purport it is said about Kutichakra. And Kutichakra, actually they do not go to beg alms. They depend on their children, family or relations. They will make one cottage for them. The sannyasi will remain inside the cottage and they will supply all food. So, here it is said that a sannyasi should not beg from an impure person who has no purity. But this is applicable for the sannyasis, those who are begging for maintaining their life. ଏଠି ସନ୍ନ୍ୟାସୀ କଥା କୁହାଯାଉଛି, ସନ୍ନ୍ୟାସୀ କିପରି ଜୀବନ ଧାରଣ କରିବ ସେ କଥା କୁହାଯାଉଛି ଏବଂ ଏଠି କୁଟିଚକ୍ର ସନ୍ନ୍ୟାସୀ କଥା କୁହାଯାଉଛି। ତାଙ୍କର ଯେଉଁ ପରିବାର ବର୍ଗ ସେମାନେ ତା ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ କୁଡ଼ିଆ କରିଦେବେ, ସେ ସନ୍ନ୍ୟାସୀ ରହିବେ ସେଠି, ଭଜନ କୀର୍ତ୍ତନ କରିବେ ଏବଂ ତାଙ୍କର ଭରଣ ପୋଷଣ ତାଙ୍କ ପରିବାର ବନ୍ଧୁବାନ୍ଧବ ମାନେ ଯୋଗେଇବେ। ଏଇଭଳି ଭାବରେ ସନ୍ନ୍ୟାସ ବହୁତ ଅଛି, ବିଭିନ୍ନ ବିଭାଗ ଅଛି ସନ୍ନ୍ୟାସର, କୁଟିଚକ୍ର, ବହୁଦକ, ନରୋତ୍ତମ ଏମିତି ଅଛନ୍ତି। ତେଣୁ ଏ କୁଟିଚକ୍ର ଇଏ ଘର ପାଖରେ ରହିବେ, ତାଙ୍କର ନିଜର ଯେଉଁ ପରିବାର ଏ ପରିବାରଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ ରହିବେ ଏବଂ ପରିବାର ତାଙ୍କୁ ଭରଣ ପୋଷଣ ଦେବ। A Vaishnava sannyasi will never think about his own happiness. Nowadays we can see many sannyasis are going for many comfortable positions. Our Gurudeva left body. After that, 2 sannyasis came. I was serving them. Actually, sannyasis, brahmacharis, those who are controlling their senses, they should not take sweet in the night time. They should not take so much sweet. But night time they must not take sweet. It is written in Shastra. If they will take sweet in the night time, they will become agitated. So therefore they should not take sweet in the night time. So I was serving to these 2 sannyasis. So I gave one Rasgulla. But after that they asked more. Even each sannyasi took 4 Rasgulla. And that too not small, big size Rasgulla. So, many are like that. They want their bodily comfort, sensual pleasure. So why they will be a sannyasi? That is the topmost ashram. Among the ashram division, the sannyas ashram is the topmost ashram. The sannyasi must become ideal one, ideal devotee. So everybody will learn from him. But if sannyasi will not follow nicely, so why he will become sannyasi? Already we have discussed about this. So why our mind is going for sannyas? What for? Why one is so much desiring to become sannyasi? Only for pranami. Because they will get more pranam and pranami, therefore they become sannyasi. Bahra Maharaj came. Gaudiya Math. Bahra Maharaj, sannyasi. He remains in America. But most of the time he remains also in India. 2020, when the corona was spreading everywhere, he was in Langenthal, Switzerland, Langenthal Center. Especially the disciples are our disciples, and they took care Maharaj nicely. Maharaj could not come out due to this corona restriction. No flight, no visa, no, all this problem was there. So he remained more than 1 month. He remained there more than 1 month. Suddenly he appeared here, just a few months before. He just came to our room, my room. I am always sitting on my bed. He just came. And that time he said, Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu, I will not take sannyas. No, Maharaj. I cannot take sannyas. Why? I am observing from your shishya, disciple, they are doing very nicely. So, you should become sannyasi. From whom you will take sannyas? So, I just said, earlier time I was thinking to take sannyas from Srimad Maharaj or Subhag Maharaj. Hey, Subhag Maharaj is nice. But Srimad Maharaj already left. So he went back. He is now in where? Mayapur. He met with Subhag Maharaj. And he spoke to Subhag Maharaj about Chaitanya Chandra Sannyas. Maharaj said, yes, okay, no problem. Then he called me. You should take sannyas. Already everything is there. I talked to Subhag Maharaj. Subhag Maharaj said, ready. Only thing is that one authorization will be there. I said, no, Maharaj, I don't want to become sannyas.
Swami said okay.
Prahladananda Swami said okay.
Because he is Guru.
Already he is Guru, so why not he will take sannyas? He can take sannyas very easily. Because Bhakti Shastri, I know, there is no need Bhakti Shastri. I said, Maharaj, Bhakti Shastri is no need Bhakti Shastri. Just one authorization. I said, Maharaj, please forgive me, I cannot take sannyas. Sannyas is not so easy thing. If one will take sannyas, he is then very, very, very dear to what a sannyasi doing. Can everybody know that? It's not so easy. So Vaishnava sannyasi is different. Vaishnava sannyasi can take donation, accept donation from each and everyone. No discrimination, no distinction that, he will take from the only one pious man. No. He can take donation from a butcher, animal killing. Who is doing animal killing? One can get donation from that also. Because he does not accept any donation for his own. He accepts donation to spend for Krishna. He has given to sannyasi and sannyasi has used for Bhagavan's pleasure. That means ultimately that person who has given donation, he will get little mercy. What Prabhupada said. Prabhupada introduced life patronship. For what? He knows many karmi people cannot come to temple, cannot do seva in the temple. At least they can give a lump sum amount so that temple construction, all activities can be taken care by their money, and they will get some sukruti by that. So Vaishnava sannyasi is different. Here Krishna is saying to Uddhava about sannyasi, that is, those who are maintaining themselves by begging alms. Many they think that tapasya is needed. One must do tapasya, penance, austerity. That is needed for the top class bhakta. But Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur saying, no need tapasya. No need tapasya for bhakta. Because by doing tapasya, you cannot get real liberation. Vishwamitra was doing tapasya for 60,000 years. Did he get liberation? He became bhogi. After doing 60,000 years tapasya, he became bhogi. This type of yogi, yoga, tapasya, dhyana, meditation, these are not at all helpful to go back home, back to Godhead. Just Menaka, she danced before Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra became mad. Finally, Menaka was pregnant and gave birth to a daughter. The tapasya has no value at all, especially in this age of Kali. The only way is given for this age of Kali. One should render devotional services unto the lotus feet of Krishna. And that too, not for his own pleasure. This is also forbidden. I'll do bhakti, I'll do seva for my own pleasure. When one will render devotional services unto the lotus feet of Krishna, he will never think about his own maintenance. Nija posana kobuna chintiva. We'll never think about our own maintenance. Our only goal is to give pleasure to Krishna. Nijere posana kobuna bhabibo. রহিব ভাবের ভরে ভকতি বিনোদ তোমারে পালক বলিয়া বরণ করে নিজের পোষণ কভু না চিন্তিব রহিব ভাবের ভরে I will never think about my own maintenance. I will always remain within the shelter of loving attachment for you. Bhakti Vinod embraces you as his maintenance. Simple. Bhakti Vinodo tomar palako janiha varana kare. Embraces? Where the embraces is there? Varana is embraces. Except, yes, this is from different. Then before what it is written by the verse? For my, what is it? For my master. Here also it is not there. They are not platform speaker. What is the duty of a preacher? What the preacher is doing? Preacher is doing kirtana. Krishna Katha kirtan. Why one is preaching Krishna Katha? I am tiny one. You are bringing me to prem. Huh? The real objective of kirtan, the real objective of preaching is that the jiva in generally they have forgotten Krishna. And due to that forgetfulness, they are suffering here in this material world. So by speaking Krishna Katha, by doing Krishna Kirtan, the jiva is being reminded about Krishna. Then jiva will remember about Krishna. When the jiva will remember about Krishna, then he will not come back to this material world again. Very, very painful, suffering place, miserable place. He will never come back here. Because he has forgotten Krishna, therefore he is trying to come back here time and again. I will come back, I will enjoy. I could not enjoy nicely. I could not get nice car, BMW car. Oh, I want next life at least I should get this. Time and again one will come to this place. Yeah. I want so much non-veg. Not giving me. It was my own experience, I'm saying. My father was completely vegetarian. My uncle was completely vegetarian. So in our house, every day, we will take prasad. That time, anna prasad, rice. Bhoga was being given to our temple. My father will offer, then we will take. My uncle, myself, my cousin brother and my father. That prasad will take and go to school. My father will go to Sanskrit school. So, no question of peace. Peace. I was little bit so much desire for peace. Then I thought, this place is not nice place. I'll have to leave this place. So that I resigned from my job, settlement, this revenue office. Because if I will continue here, I will never get transfer. I joined PWD, Public Works Department, transfer. So my desire was fulfilled, Krishna fulfilled that desire, just after 6 months transfer. Oh, now independent. Independence I can eat every day non-veg. Yeah? Every day. So my father asked, hey, you are earning, you are not sending anything. Hey, how can I send everything here? My father does not laugh so much. That day he laughed. What to do everything here? Because I am eating everything. Understand? So, if you have so much desire for that, then next life you will become a tiger or dog or something, jackal. That means we cannot think about Krishna at all. We will always think about that. Even in the death time also I will think. So I will get that type of one birth. Our coming to this material world will never be stopped. Therefore, a preacher, he goes and preaches about Krishna Katha, so that he reminds you about Krishna. Hey, you are Krishna Das. You are the servitor of Krishna. You have to give pleasure to Krishna, not to you yourself. By giving pleasure, you will get pleasure. Those who are serving Krishna, do you think that they are not getting any food? We are all here. Somehow we are doing some seva. Are you not getting prasad? Always prasad. What is that bhav is? Krishna is my maintainer. He is my Lord. So what bhav I am having for him? How many types of bhavas are there? How many types of relationship is there in the material field? Tell 5. What is that? Charita bhava. There are the 5 bhavas. Actually, 5 bhava. But 5 bhava, one is not considered because no exchange. Neutral. Santo, Dasya, Sakhya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. These are 4 bhavas. Chari bhava, bhakti diya, nachamu bhuvan. Mahaprabhu said this thing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I'll distribute this bhava. 4 types of bhava, and I will make whole world dance with that bhava. So this bhava, Bhaktivinoda Thakur saying, I will never think about my own maintenance, rather I will remain with you with my bhava. Which bhava I am carrying, I will remain with you with that bhava. Because you are everything for me. You are my maintainer, you are my protector. So many outstanding dues were there after super cyclone. Now, before super cyclone, when the temple was inaugurated, already 4 or 5 lakhs outstanding. Then, just when it was repaired, cleared up, super cyclone came. Again 7 lakhs damage. Here. Same year. January, this is October. 7 lakhs. All were broken, everything was. The color gone, everything disaster. I was sleeping. Banamali Prabhu was here. Prabhu, how you are sleeping? So much damage, so much. What to do? If I will not sleep, do you think that the restoration work can be done? I know that he is the real controller here. If he will like, this can be done again, no problem. And it happened. Within 3 months, restoration work was done. So, this is the difference between a bhakta and abhakta. A devotee and non-devotee. This is the difference. Because devotee always depends on him. He thinks that I am your servant. So my duty is to serve you and please you. But a non-devotee, always he will think about his own comfort, own maintenance, Money, 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 brighter than sunshine, sweeter than honey. ওটা অভক্ত সবବେଳେ তার নিজ বিষয়ে চিন্তা করিব, হ্যাঁ, ভক্ত তার নিজ বিষয়ে চিন্তা করিবার কিছু নাই। মোরে দিয়া দুঃখ যদি হয় তার সুখ, সেই দুঃখ মোর সুখ বর্জ্য। By giving me all types of distress, sufferings, if he is happy, that is my happiness also. My happiness. When Gurudeva was going to operation theatre for his leg operation, he was uttering this, Tattanukampa Susamikkhama. When coming back from the operation theatre, total general anesthesia, total unconscious, but Solko is going out. Tattanukampa Susamikkhama. Oh Lord, this is your mercy. You have given me some adverse situation. The adversity also your mercy. This bhakta will think that way. Whatever adverse situation is coming, that is your mercy. He is not disturbed at all. What type of benefit that bhakta is getting? Can you say, Mahanupa? If anyone is totally depending on Krishna, what is happening to him? Bhagavan is ready to serve him. Bhagavan is ready to serve him. Take the example of Madhavendra Puripad. He will never ask anybody anything. Ajachita Bruti. But Bhagavan Krishna was supplying him. He brought milk for him. Hey, you have not taken anything. Just drink this milk. Madhavendra Puripad became astonished. Hey, Krishna came as coward boy. Hey, how you could know that I am hungry? Oh, this Mataji is taking bath here, the Govinda Kunda. They are discussing that this sannyasi has not taken anything. So Bhagavan is ready to serve his own bhakta. So how the bhakta will have any types of suffering? When Bhagavan is ready to serve him, how the bhakta will suffer? Every step of life one will feel how Bhagavan Krishna is showering mercy. We are not bhakta, but still we are observing how Gopal is doing everything nicely. Everything going on. The whole Corona period, many temples they cut down their daily expenses. But here, going on, nothing. Not a single person suffered from Corona. I already said, every day we need flower garland. No flower is here. All the public conveyances stopped. So how flower will come? But flower every day was coming. Flower was coming from Bengal. That also stopped. But still Gopal was getting flower. Not a single day the flower garland is stopped. When the bhakta will become happy? Mahanupa, you will see that Krishna seva is going on, and the above, Krishna is serving. Krishna is taking care. Only Krishna is happy. How will you know Krishna is happy? How will you know Krishna is happy? Is he coming to you saying that, oh Mahanupa, by your seva I am very happy? Because all are becoming happy. I am happy. How I will be happy? Because he is happy. Big face, long face, Why? Because I did not do seva, I did not make him happy. If I will make him happy, I will be happy. Smiling. Those who are really sadhu, by seeing you they can say whether you are happy or not. By seeing you, they will say that you are really doing seva or not. If anyone will come to Krishna, will he become morose? Who will become morose? Who will become morose coming to Krishna? Who will become morose? Envious one. The envious one will become morose. Therefore, the only Krishna seva is our duty. How Krishna will become happy. That is the only duty. You don't have any other duty. One can make Krishna happy how? How he can make Krishna happy? Suppose you are serving in a company, how you can make your boss happy? Those who are working nicely, they are not caring boss. They will not care boss. They are working nicely. The boss will be happy if he will see that his subordinate is becoming humble. Then boss will be happy. Similarly, if we will become very humble when you are doing seva to Krishna, I am your humble servant, then Krishna will become happy. Trunadapi sunicha. Therefore, Mahaprabhu, this sloka is very, very important for the devotees, Vaishnava devotees. Trunadapi sunichena taro riva saisnuna amanina manadeno kirtanya sada. One may ask question, then Arjuna is not a bhakta. Arjuna killed many. He was not Trunadapi sunicha. One may say like that. Contradiction is contradictory. Here our philosophy is saying, if you can become Trunadapi sunicha, you can serve Krishna nicely. Krishna will become happy on you. But Arjuna did not do like that. But he was considered a great devotee of Krishna. What mystery is here? What secret is here? He was Trunadapi sunicha. He was humble. How? Jatha ichhaisi tatha kuru. Jatha ichhaisi tatha kuru. What he said? Vata sandhya stitosmi karise vachanantam. Nashtamoho sutir labdha tat prasadena mayachyuta. Vata sandhya stitosmi karise vachanantam. Before Krishna gave instruction to Arjuna, Arjuna was not Trunadapi sunicha. He was arguing with Krishna. We have tendency to argue, Baba. We cannot argue with Krishna, we can argue with Guru. A Guru is giving instruction. So why you said like that? What you are saying that is not correct? Argument. He was arguing with Krishna because Krishna was acting as his Guru. His common, many, they do like that. So when someone will argue with the Guru, how he can be Trunadapi sunicha? Whatever you are liking, I will do. No, Baba. The Tunadapi Sunicha gave up his independence. He gave up, Arjun gave up his independence to Krishna. He is Tunadapi Sunicha now. He gave up his independence. Now, whatever you will say, I will do. That is the Tunadapi Sunicha. What Krishna wants me to do, I will do. More nijasya kichi chinta nahi. I am not thinking about myself at all. What he wants, I will do. That Arjun did. Earlier, no, cannot. But when he listened from Krishna, yes, I will do. All my doubts are clarified. No illusion. Now I got back my memory, remembrance. Mo bartan shruti feri paili. What is that remembrance is? What Arjuna got back after listening from Krishna? Now I got back my remembrance means I am nothing, I am just your das. I am your just servant. Whatever you will tell me, I will do. In which seva you will engage, I will do it for your pleasure. Are you doing for his pleasure? We should ask ourselves. I am not saying nobody is nothing doing here. They are doing many things. But whether they are doing for the pleasure of Krishna or not, that is the question. Many they are doing. Otherwise, how this temple is running? Since 1999. Not 1996, I came 96 years, totally. Earlier, this was my additional seva. Gopal showered mercy, I came from Bhubaneswar here. Yeah. I am observing, everybody is doing some seva, otherwise how the temple is running. Indonesia, Yogyakarta, I spoke about this Belarus. I am observing everything, who is doing what. Why many they left? Why many devotees left this temple? What is the reason? They did not do anything for the pleasure of Krishna. Pleasure of Gopal. No. They did for their own pleasure. Therefore they left. When some obstacle came, then they left. Many they left. Some they left lying. They lied to me. They lied. Oh, I am going for this. Finish. Chalo. Some they left without knowledge. Some they left to get more, some relishment, happiness outside. Many they left. Why they will leave? What was not here? Huh? Own pleasure. They could not get own pleasure here. Why Chaitanya Chandra was thrown out from Bhubaneswar? Same reason. They were not getting their own pleasure. Now they are okay, nice. Prabhu, Maharaj, can you come? Hey, Samadhi Mandir is going to be inaugurated. Maharaj, can you come? Second day of Vyasa Puja. Now free. All are free now. When I was there, hands were tied. Here also same. Some foreign devotees are here. Therefore, we are somehow managing. The Odia devotee, they need more independence, more own pleasure, comfort, sukha. Foreign devotees, they are bound up. They are forced to stay here. Therefore they are staying. A naked truth. Everything we can consider basing on Krishna's pleasure. We can go beg donation, but for Krishna's pleasure, not for our own pleasure. One word is being used by Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur here, indifferent attitude. Indifferent attitude. Then due to this indifferent attitude, when we are serving with indifferent attitude. Therefore, Krishna is not getting pleasure, you are not getting pleasure. Oh, this is Krishna's seva, Krishna will be happy, I'll do it. This is my life. No indifferent attitude is there. Indifferent attitude, where you will apply it? In our material field. We should apply this indifferent attitude in material field. ସ୍ତ୍ରୀ କହୁଛି ଏ ଆମେ ଟିକେ ସପିଂ ଯିବା, ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେବା ଅଛି, କି ସପିଂ ମୁଁ ଯାଇପାରିବି କହିବେ, ସ୍ତ୍ରୀଟା ତାକୁ ଝିଙ୍କି ଦବ ପୁରା। କଣ? Wife is saying, let us go for shopping. And husband will say, no, I have to do seva in the temple. What will happen? Emotionally no support. Husband is not supporting emotionally. A holiday, we'll go for holiday. No, we have so many things to do in temple. Not supporting me emotionally. Very nice word. This is Western. I have dealt with many, now also going on. I am the great counselor. Gurus are appointing counselor to become free from all the disturbances. But I am the great counselor. Every day some cases. 8 cases. Totally not solved here. Still the 8 cases are still there. Every day little bit. Jagai and Madhai. 2 Brahmins. They are 2 brothers. Madhavananda, Jagadananda. They were drunkard. They were doing all nonsense things. But when they got the mercy from Nityananda Prabhu, Jagai Madhai got the mercy from Srimad Mahaprabhu. When they both got mercy from Nityananda Prabhu, what happened? What happened? They got mercy from Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When they got mercy from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they turned to devotee, nice devotee. They went to every doorstep and tried to distribute Krishna Prem, Krishna consciousness. But because they were all doing nonsense activities, when they come to the doorstep, closed. Even the house owner didn't want to see them. But still, they did not stop. They did not stop preaching about Krishna consciousness. They did not stop their preaching. So a preacher will always look for favorable audience. ପ୍ରଚାରକ ତାକୁ ସୁହାଇଲା ଭଳିଆ ଶ୍ରୋତା ମଣ୍ଡଳୀକୁ ସେ ଖୋଜିବ କି? He will go to everywhere, every corner of the world and speak Krishna Katha. He is not having any fear, anything. I went to Russia, Belgrade. They know what happened there. Police came. Big group of police came. Big. So many. As if I am doing some antisocial activities. And finally all left, 4 or 5 officers, 2 officers and 2 or 3 constable or something. Subordinate were there. They were asking many questions. Finally they asked me, will you come to Russia again? I said, yes. Yes, I will come. Because I like the culture here. Oh, this is not suitable for my preaching. Always suitable place you will get for teaching. Somebody will make very nice stage for you, nice platform, microphone, everything. Then you will speak. Then, why Mahaprabhu said, Jare dekho tare bolo Krishna upadesh? Why Mahaprabhu said? Mahaprabhu was smoking ganja, will not speak about Krishna. So how he will be changed? That atheism will remain. This is our duty. We should speak Krishna Katha. Somebody may accept, somebody may not accept, but we should speak Krishna Katha. And Krishna Katha, if it is spoken without any interest, personal interest, is very powerful. Satan prasangan mama virja samvido bhavanti hurtkarna rasayana katha tajjosana tasu apavarga vartmani shraddharatir bhaktir anukramisati. The prasanga, the topic about Krishna should be spoken, should be listened with the association of sadhu, because that is very potentized. Birjavati, mama birja samvido. Whatever the katha is going on, mama birja, my shakti is there, my potency is there. And it will please to your ears and heart. Hurtkarna rasayana katha. By listening Krishna Katha, one will forget about this, all these things, mukti, bhukti, all these things. A gradual process, one will develop faith, then love, then real bhakti. That day we said this thing in, what is that, Bhakta Sammelani or something, Bhubaneswar. We said this thing. This is the final thing. Without association of sadhu, without listening from sadhu, you cannot develop bhakti. You cannot develop faith. Your faith will not be strong. Some they come to listen from sadhu with soft faith. But after listening time and again, this faith will become strong. When the faith will become strong, then some type of love will develop. When the love will develop, one will serve nicely and get bhakti. He may be sannyasi or vanapasti or grihastha or brahmachari, but one thing, seva. We must serve Krishna for his pleasure. That is the only point. You may speak whatever you want to speak. Many shastras are there. You can quote shastra, speak shastra, but the last conclusion is this. We must serve Krishna for his pleasure, not my pleasure. A bhakta cannot become indifferent. A real bhakta will not be indifferent towards any bhakta. What to speak about Bhagavan? What happened to Hiranyakashipu? He was indifferent towards his own son Prahlad Maharaj. Finally what happened? Hiranyakashipu was killed. Hiranyakashipu was going against Bhagavan. But when he went against Bhakta, finished. Se to Bhagavan ko mariyo boli khojtora na. Hiranyakashipu, when I went to Adelaide temple, that was my first Krishna Katha. I got opportunity to speak there in Adelaide, Australia. Actually, myself, my Gurudev, we are both were supposed to go to Adelaide for one them giving or grand ceremony was there, one devotee, and Gurudev will preach different places. When Gurudev left body, Nimai Pandit called me and said, Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu, your visa is already sanctioned. Why not you will come to Adelaide? Because till that name giving ceremony or grand ceremony will have to do, that you can do here. I can give you fare, ticket to come and go. Okay, we'll go. I want that. They requested me to give one Sunday class. The topic was this. Hiranyakashipu is searching Lord Vishnu. Three worlds, everywhere he is searching. He could not find Lord Vishnu and finally said, due to my fear, somewhere Vishnu is hiding. Such a foolish fellow. That topic was there. Anyway, our point is, if you are committing offense at the lotus feet of Bhagavan, you can get free from that by chanting the holy name. Because Nam Prabhu is more merciful than Bhagavan himself. But if you are committing offense at the lotus feet of his bhakta, no question. You will have to face the consequence. Bhagavan is saying that bhakta is very dear to me. No one is dear like my bhakta. So much name, fame is there if someone will become bhakta. Question was asked by Mahaprabhu to Rai Ramana. What was the question? ख्यातिर मध्य कौन ख्याति सार कृष्ण भक्त बोली ख्याति आछे जार. But the real fame, among all types of fame, but the real fame is Krishna Bhakta. If someone will become Krishna Bhakta, he will become famous. We don't want to become sannyasi, vanaprasthi, grihastha or brahmachari. We want to become devotee. Let me remain in any position, but I will serve you. Please, shower mercy on me that I can serve you. Without His mercy, you cannot serve Him. And that mercy I will get from His dear devotee, my Gurudeva. My Gurudev's mercy, I can serve Krishna. Gurunkar krupare hi mu seva karibi. Here Bhagavan Krishna saying to Uddhava about the sannyasi who will maintain himself the way he will not beg from impure places, from pure places. He will beg that to 7 houses, not more than that. Whatever he will get, he should be satisfied. He should be happy with that. But our Vaishnava philosophy is different. A bhakta, he will beg, whatever he will beg for seva. Krishna Seva. One will give everything to Krishna. Krishna will not give you. Krishna will give you. By doing seva to Krishna, is anyone remaining without food? Hungry? Never. Okay, thank you very much. Jai Srimad Bhagavatam Tharaj ki Jai. Jai Srila Gurudev ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki Jai. Radha Gopal Ji ki Jai. Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Devi ki Jai. Gaunitai ki Jai. Samavet Gaura Bhakta ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Pramanande Hari Hari. Gurudev ki Jai. Have you heard any time we have spoken Krishna Katha outside of the temple? Did you have?
Here in Orissa.
Huh?
Here in Orissa.
Here in Orissa.
Huh? Is it same?
Not
Why?
here more deep. More
Why outside not deep? Because always preacher will see the audience. What audience can accept or what they can digest. Accordingly preacher will speak. You will see what type of audience, how much they will accept. The audience have not gone through this Bhagavatam at all. If you will speak about the Prem Tattva, what will happen? So here is different. Here every day we are speaking. Every day we are trying to give little more and more and more. But outside people, just we are going for one day. And this basically, there we will speak about what? Harinam. How they will have some faith, how they will develop faith, how they will chant Harinam, and how Harinam will help. All these things we speak outside. But here, the regular class is going on. And we are expecting regularly, daily basis, something, they are developing knowledge. So here we can speak little more deep tattva. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, if you will speak outside audience, those who have not gone too deep, don't speak about this type of Prem Tattva, Radha Tattva, all these things should not be spoken. You speak Dasatva. Your lecture should be within that Dasatva, servitorship. More you speak about that. So we just follow our Gurudev. I am trying to follow my Gurudev. I have gone with him outside, abroad also, a temple. But temple is different. 1-2 classes he gave in America. I asked Gurudev, we didn't listen this thing from you in Bhubaneswar. No, we didn't speak in Bhubaneswar. Speaker must see what type of audience are there. Not that which audience you like I will speak. No. Up to which extent they can accept, that will speak. So therefore, There is no question of any entertainment. Sannyasir artha, completely he will depend on Krishna. Completely. तार कौनसी एंजाइटी नहीं, कौनसी फियर बा भय नहीं, से होची सन्यास. Gurudev, you have to give time for this person, this time. That if any of my disciples will over glorify me, I will reject him. And that undertaking was read in the Mangalarti, Radha Madhav Mandir. So much humiliation. God, we are very safe position. Gurudev has kept me in a safe position. Why I will go to that? The real devotee of Bhagavan Krishna is greater than all the ashramas. प्रकृत भक्त प्रत्येक आश्रम ऊर्ध्वे